Good morning, Speaker. My question this morning is for the Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services. Congratulations on her new portfolio. Mr. Speaker, constituents and police officers in my riding of Mississauga Centre have been voicing their concerns about the treatment of our hardworking and dedicated frontline police officers in instances where they administer naloxone to overdose victims. Under a regulation in the Police Services Act, police officers have been required to report to and be investigated by the SIU in an incident in which a civilian dies after naloxone is administered. Speaker, this requirement is placing unfair burdens on our dedicated frontline officers who perform their dangerous duties day in and day out to keep our Ontario communities and families safe. To the Minister, could you please update the members of this legislature on how our government for the people is addressing this process which unfairly burdens our brave frontline officers?
Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services.
It would be an honour, and thank you to the member of Mississauga Centre, because this is an important issue. But, Speaker, because the Police Association of Ontario is here, because so many frontline officers are joining us today, I would like to publicly thank you on behalf of our government and the important work that you do. Know that you have a government who understands the challenging work that you do as frontline officers, and that you have a government who is listening. It was a great honour yesterday, but frankly, I really have to give all the thanks to Minister Tabolo, because he did all the work in preparation for the announcement. So thank you. Very much appreciated. And I will speak to the specifics of the naloxone change in myself.
Supplementary.
I thank the Minister for her response. It is very reassuring to hear that our government for the people is treating the dedicated and hardworking men and women of Ontario's police services with respect. Our dedicated frontline of officers perform some of the most dangerous work in the province, and we must ensure that they have the necessary tools they need to perform their work safely. I am proud to stand here today knowing that our government for the people is taking action to ensure that the men and women of our police services are better equipped to continue saving lives and keeping our communities safe. Speaker, can the Minister please explain why this amendment to the Police Services Act needed to be made?
Minister.
Thank you, Speaker. As the member knows, currently today, our frontline officers, our paramedics, our firefighters are able to use naloxone. They don't have to go through an unnecessary criminal investigation if something goes wrong. And yet, before this small regulatory change was made, our police officers did. It wasn't fair, it wasn't right. We made that change, and I'm proud to stand with Premier Ford and our government to support the people of Ontario.